Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's, and we're back with another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. So this edition will be about Aerodactyl. So the moves for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. First of all, Ancient Power. Ancient Power is a 60 attack, well I guess it would just be called 60 power, 100 accuracy, special rock type attack. And it's cool in all the move, it's pretty good. But also, it has a 10% chance to raise all your stats by 1, so it can be really crazy if you get that boost. And just, yeah, it's crazy. And then for Bite. Bite has always been a 60 power, 100 accuracy dark type attack, but in older generations it was special, and in current generations it is physical. So yeah. Anyway, and it's also had the same effect as well. But there's a 30% chance of whoever uses against to flinch them. Now, how flinching works, you had to have gone faster than that Pokemon to flinch them. So you'll know when they get flinched in that turn because when it comes for their turn to use their move in that turn, it'll say they flinched and can't move. So yeah. And then Wing Attack. Wing Attack is a 60 power, 100 accuracy, physical flying type attack, and there's no effect. It's just a decent, solid. Uh, Pretty much, I would say the most commonly known flying type move. It's just a classic. And then Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is 150 power, 90 accuracy, special normal type move. And yeah, it's the all-powerful Hyper Beam. I'm sure if you've never played Pokemon before or any of that, you've heard Hyper Beam from somewhere before. So yeah, it's the big one, but it's great and all. But the bad thing about it is when you use it on the next turn, you have to charge. Like it'll say whoever uses it, since like in this case it'll be Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is recharging. So literally you can't do anything that next turn. You can't switch out. You can't do anything. So it's literally just a turn that you just miss because of your attack. But yeah, if you're able to take out a Pokemon with the Hyper Beam, or do a chunk amount of damage before you faint, then might as well. And then for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. So a lot of things here, it's like everything is different. Alright, so let's start off with Rock Slide first. Rock Slide has always been a 75 power, 90 accuracy rock attack. It always had the same effect, but apparently in current generations it is like special attack, and then older generations it was physical attack. So maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure like I remember it as a physical attack, and then now they're saying it's like a special attack. So I don't even know. But anyway, it has the same effect as Bite. It has a 30% chance to flinch whoever uses this against. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. And then Crunch. Crunch is an 80 power, 100 accuracy, physical dark type move. And this has a 10% chance of whoever uses against to lower their defense by 1. So it's just a good move overall. And then Iron Head. This is an 80 power, 100 accuracy, physical steel type attack. And I believe this also has the same 30% chance to flinch as Rock Slide and Bite. If not, then like 10%. But I'm pretty sure it's 30%. So yeah, it's just another really good move. And then Giga Impact. So this literally is the same exact thing as Hyper Beam, except instead of a special attack, it's a physical attack. So yeah, it is a crazy one because Aerodactyl is more has more just physical attack than special attack, so it's just better to have this one than Hyper Beam. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the only thing different here is you have Hyper Beam instead of Giga Impact because there's no Giga Impact in this one for Aerodactyl, and you got Rock Slide and Crunch, and then Fly is the new one. So Fly, I believe, is a 85 power, 90 accuracy. It might be 90 power, 95 accuracy. Actually, that might be the case. But it's a flying physical type attack. And this is a two-turn move. So first, how it says, it's like you fly up in the air, and then some moves can hit you. There's like certain moves you have to look up which ones can hit you during that stage. But most of the time, you'll be protected from just like being up there. And then on the second turn, you would attack. So it can be really good just to get the try to beat someone when they're trying to stall you out or something like that, or just something like that. But yeah, it's pretty good. And then the held item for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, pretty much the black glasses. This raises the power of Dark type moves by 10% for the one who holds this. So that's pretty much just for the bite. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2. First of all, for offline, you want the Life Orb. Now, what the Life Orb does, the one who's holding this, the power of their physical and special type attacks are boosted by 30%. But every time you do damage, you'll be taking a bit of that damage you've done to your own health. So you'll be doing a lot more damage with all your attacks, but you're going to be taking damage from your own attacks as well. And then for online, the rule about held items being used in an online battle, like the ones that get used up as their effect is activated, you actually get them right back after the battle's done, so it's pretty sweet, especially good for items like the Focus Sash, to where they're one of the top tier items and they're really hard to grind for. So pretty much what the Focus Sash does, when a Pokemon holds this and they're at full health and they would have got one-shotted, they'll always live at 1 health, so it's a very good thing to be able to get at least one move off on all your Pokemon. That can always make the difference. But of course, as long as you don't miss your move, get flinched, infatuated, confused, paralyzed, frozen, or asleep, you'll be good. You'll at least get one move off, and like I said, that can always make the difference. And then for Pokemon X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, yep, Aerodactyl can Mega Evolve, so yeah, just not only, the Mega Evolution, but the ability is really good. It's called Tough Claws, and pretty much all moves that you use that make contact with whoever you use those against, they do more damage. So literally that's going to be the Aerodactyl's all its moves do make contact. So it's so crazy. And then for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there are no held items. And then the ability. This is the hidden ability, but I'll explain the other two basic ones first. So the first basic one is Pressure. And Pressure pretty much makes it to where when Pressure is on the field, I believe it's for every Pokemon except for the one who's releasing the Pressure ability. It means that instead of like using the one basic power point, you actually use 2 per move. So it's like it eats up power points more. And then the other ability would be Rockhead. And this would be cool if you had like recoil moves. The only one that I know Aerodactyl can learn by level up is Takedown. But pretty much Rockhead makes it to where when you have the ability Rockhead, you don't take damage from recoil moves, so it's whatever. So that's why I chose Unnerve. Unnerve pretty much makes it to where with a Pokemon with the ability Unnerve is on the field, your opponents won't be able to eat any berries. It'll say the 2 neighbors to eat berries. So I mean, I might as well. I'd just rather have that, and it actually could be really helpful because some people actually use berries and they're annoying like that. But yeah, it's anyways. So that's pretty much it for the video. So if you enjoyed, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin's, and goodbye.